What's going on, everybody? Welcome back here to the channel. It's time to talk about XRP, and a top expert is breaking his silence about XRP recently, and we're talking about an XRP ETF, guys. Something that has been in the works. We have a 2X ETF, but we're talking about actual spot ETF for XRP. And in this video, I want to break some things down for you guys. And basically what this top expert is saying regarding an XRP ETF, it's pretty interesting actually. So the XRP ETF narrative right now is gaining serious traction, and key industry leaders are basically stepping forward, talking about how soon we could get an ETF for XRP. And it could be imminent, according to one top expert. And I wanted to kind of break some things down for you guys. So you guys have heard me reference this name before, Nate Garassi. Nate Garassi, who is president of ETF Store and closely follows pretty much all exchange traded funds, and especially in crypto, broke his silence this week, stating that there is now no clear reason for the SEC to deny a spot XRP ETF. His view is this. He said it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And that when is likely to be sooner rather than later. He's commenting on the fact that XRP products are already making a splash on the market. Leverage XRP ETFs already live and trading, as we've talked about, which is a big deal. Usually precedes more advanced ETF developments. The infrastructure is maturing. The foundation is there. Investor interest is clear. I think there's going to be more pent-up demand, personally, for an XRP ETF opposed to an Ethereum ETF right now. And Garachi said that, he says, I simply don't see this SEC not approving a spot XRP ETF sooner rather than later. Recent flow data supports the growing momentum too. According to CoinShares, XRP investment products brought in 3.4 million in new capital just in the last 7 days, guys, with 1.5 million added month to date. Year to date flows now sit at 176 million. Total assets under management in XRP linked funds have climbed to 883 million in total. But we have this steady flow of capital into XRP without an XRP ETF in place. So what happens when we do have XRP ETFs in place? That's the big question. The SEC hasn't really taken formal action on spot XRP ETF applications, although there's been a ton, sent to the SEC. Things are looking up, though, with the regulatory path still pretty complicated. We are getting closer, it feels as if, to having, I think, not only XRP ETFs, but Solana ETFs, other top assets soon going to be added. And basically, the option for people to get exposure will be there, which I think is great for the market overall. I personally, like you, probably want to hold your assets in your own hands, but from the TradFi perspective, this is how they want to get exposure, right? There's risk associated with any way you go about it, but at the end of the day, it brings more people in. It brings more eyes onto crypto and into XRP. So, I think this lawsuit is all but over. They're crossing T's, dotting I's, but Nate Garachi, an expert when it comes to ETFs, had some very strong bullish sentiment there. And I wanted to kind of highlight this and tell you guys, just hang in there. The ups, the downs, the merry-go-rounds. I mean, at the end of the day, I always go back to what Warren Buffett has said before. It's not about timing the market when you're looking at quality assets. It's about time in the market. And you ask anybody who was early to XRP, they've waited and they've held and they've accumulated, and now they're benefiting big time. And I think we're just scratching the surface. We still haven't set a new all-time high yet from 7 years ago. I think that's imminent, relatively speaking. When we talk about new capital flowing, we almost got into a new all-time high, the last run-up in late 2024. But I think as we get closer to the end of 2025 is where I'm really eyeing a big move for XRP and for altcoins. And XRP, to me, is going to be one of those leaders, guys. And here on this channel, we talk to you guys every single day, so make sure you are subscribed. I'm coming at you, obviously out of my office here today, on the move a little bit. Wanted to make this quick video and really just reiterate, guys, stay in the market, hang in there, accumulate your top assets, and we're going to be set to win big, when this market decides to take off. I've seen a lot of people frustrated in the comment section, a lot of people calling me this, that. I don't really care. I'm not going anywhere. And if you guys want to be locked in to all the news and information you need to see when it comes to XRP, we've got you covered. So subscribe to the channel down below. Check out my trading indicator too. I've been talking about this a lot more recently. Guys, it's printing right now. Lofi, the community token on SWI, sent 200% in the last week. Tons of people making profits on it. BitTenzer Tau spiking up here. Solana. People are printing even in this down market. So if you guys are ready to make some money in crypto, you want to do it via trading, check out XTAlgo. I walk you through how to use it. 30-day money back guarantee, $1 a day gets you started. It's an amazing, amazing option for you. Try it risk-free for 30 days. Link down below. Appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.